and the Washington Commanders. Only one team will keep the winning ways going to start the season as we're off in week 2. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready up.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Tag. Bronco in. Rig alert. Rig alert.
Daniels going to throw to get us started. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack while the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
This offense already playing from behind as they come up on this one, Brock. 2nd and long.
19, Tiger, 19, go!
Shotgun snap to Daniels. It's caught. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. And that will not be enough for a first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Here we go, here we go. Gravity Lions.
He'll air it out on 3rd. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Atlanta Falcons and the Washington Commanders. Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Check smash. 70 Timberwolf.
Looking to throw right away. Screen pass here for Krosky-Merritt. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
tackle made.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Hey, Trash. 60 Bison, 60.
Out of the gun, Daniels. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And he's touchdown about 5 yards shy of that first down marker.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's go now. 60, Cougar 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, ready?
Daniels from the pistol. That finds Pittman, complete. And he's out of bounds. A flag is out as well, but the offense looking pretty confident that it's on the defense here. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. So first down from the 41.
Come on, come on.
They'll run here following the penalty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Completes one to Ben Sinnott. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That play good for 17 and a first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
On the double.
A successful opening drive, nearing field goal range now. It's first down at the 41.
Street. Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
They'll run it out of the pistol. Krosky Merritt. This is tough running this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Okay, ready.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Get up. Hawk 70. Hawk. Rig. Rig. Cut 19. Cut 19. Go.
They're going to run again here with Krosky Merritt. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Headed out right. He's making a bid for it.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in, not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
So on 4th down, it's Ryan Wright out to punt it away. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Spencer Schrader ready for the field goal try. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season you won't. In that case, well, it went right through.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On the set.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go. Pack the 6. Ready.
Now Daniels to throw. Quickly to McLaurin. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Buffalo 18. 60 Vikings. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Warriors 70. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let go.
Daniels. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ready, ready.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
Running right. This is Krosky Merritt. Chose to take this one up the middle instead, and it was a good decision. Gets him 7. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-3 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. 18 Cowboy 80. Set. Hey. Lions.
They'll work against the blitz. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Dragon 60. Ready.
Play fake here. Daniels. Finding Lachey. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Go.
Daniels on first down. Buying some time right. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You know, as you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same page. I'll tell you what I do like about that throw, though. He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of bounds instead.
Got it. Ready?
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Get it.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Complete to number 17, Terry McLaurin. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey, Crash. Trap 60. Trap 60. Get up.
Krosky Merritt gets it from the gun. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
5-yard gain.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Make it a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Ready.
Daniels now on first down. And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Into traffic, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
3rd and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. On first down, here's Daniels. Right side, cut by Sinnott. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Rig. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Krosky Merritt straight ahead. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
It's Krosky Merritt on 3rd. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Spencer Schrader ready for the field goal try. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And this will remain a 4-point game.
You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down.
16 yards. And the Falcons first down.
Going to the ground again on first. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They break the huddle. It's second down now. From the gun, it's Robinson. No one's around him. He's got space. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Falcons drive their lead to 11.
14. Commanders 3.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Let's go. Hurt. Viking 18. Ready.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Brings up second and 9.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9. They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, looks like. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here's the final play of our first half.
Ready.
All right, I think we know what's happening. They're going to continue running it until this clock runs out. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. To the air with Penix. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Running left is Robinson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. From the shotgun, Penix escapes the pocket. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Second and 10, Penix to throw. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. They'll throw, third and long. That one complete to Pitts. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Penix now on first down. And that's caught by Hollywood Brown. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's a Falcon first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Offense is set, first and 10. Empty backfield now, running back motions out left. On first down, here's Penix. Complete, it's Bijan Robinson. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Second and 3 now. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up first and goal.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Robinson reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons push their lead to 18. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Tag. 60 by 6. Ready.
On the counter, Krosky Merritt. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5.
70 Timberwolves.
Running once again with Krosky Merritt. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Give it to Krosky Merritt. Ooh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. The Commanders ready for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Play fake. Penix. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Tackle made by Myles Murphy.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Penix here from the gun. And the Commanders' rush brings him down. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Gets this one to London. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Falcons in possession, and they have set themselves up well to get the victory here. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Robinson in motion right. On 1st down, here's Penix. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
At the 10-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal. Robinson on the inside give. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons put up even more points in a win. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 4th total score in the game. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons grow their lead yet again. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready, set.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. That is Cox. This is Fant working downfield. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Giving this to Krosky Merritt. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 45-yard line.
They go inside give to Krosky Merritt. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Come on, set. 6, 19, 18. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Cup 19, Cup 19. Mustang 19.
Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now.
Stephanie! Bronco 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Hut, hut.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Terry McLaurin. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
19 tight. 19 tight. 18, Pioneer. Warrior 70. Trap 60, trap 60. Let go.
Desperation time here on 4th. Buys time, no place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
All set to go now from the 35. A tight end in motion now. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on a carry. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Go.
Another carry for Robinson. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Ready up.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Now they send their back in motion right. Penix on 3rd down. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
19, Tiger, 19.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And his progress is stopped with a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Falcons moments away from a 2-0 start. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go.
Penix working from the gun. Catch is made in close. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go, set. Warrior 70. 18, Pioneer.
They kick the running back in motion. They're going to pass it here. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off Trey Amos. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. And the Commanders, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. So 1st down from the 41.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 41.
From the gun, a run for Krosky Merritt. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
A gain of 4.
Roll,
It's now
roll.
2nd and 6.
You're going to run again here with Bronsky Merritt. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
The line of scrimmage.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, shot. 70 Timberwolves. What's going on, guys? Ready, ready?
Bronsky Merritt straight ahead. And they only get a couple when they needed. Now they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down.
A gain of 3.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Buffalo 18. 19. Chuck. Ready?
Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Shut up. 70 Lions. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0.